It's your job. Whatever. Stop moving all my stuff, woman. And you knocked that over, too. And we're live, and people are hearing me yell at you.
We're not live.
We are live.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
You hear how he treats me?
We are live. I don't know if they see us or not, but we are live. Yeah, treating so bad. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. It's Tuesday. I'm about ready to say it's Monday. Isn't that terrible? I'm going to say it's Monday. It's not Monday. It's Tuesday. Anyway, welcome in. It's DISANITY. We're back and better than ever. Well, maybe not better than ever, but we're back. If nothing else, we are here. Good to have you all in. Happy Tuesday night. We've got a few things to talk about tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about the Festival of the Arts. We're going to talk about Disney. We're going to talk about some Disney. We'll talk about some other Disney, and then we'll end it with Disney. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good night. Good to have you all here. Pete, I don't know, are you still in town, Pete, with this incredibly terrible weather that we're having? This is depressing weather. This is the kind of stuff you guys up north can have. We don't want it down here. Anyway, good to have you all in here. Let's see who's in the chat. Heather Springer, who says she was 6 hours early. Heather, good to see you. What's up, Gregory? How are you, buddy?
Hi, Gregory.
Keith says he successfully made a working flux capacitor.
Only right.
Okay. I hope you can find a car that you can drive that's going to get you to 88 miles per hour. Anyway.
Won't be hard now.
Matt Jack, Sandy Claus Logan's here. Jeannie's here. John the Bee's here. Anthony Candela is here. Hello, Anthony. Good to see you. Hope Haley and Connie are doing well. Zippity doo, Doug. Doug's here. Dan's here. 820 Chief. Oh, Pete McDevitt. Sony 4K. Monorail Molly. Susan D. Who am I missing? Matt Simbatu. Will you talk about Disney? Yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about Disney. Probably. I don't know. Kelsey Elizabeth here. John's here. AB. Good to see you. Craig's Robotics is here, and I think that's it. I think Cakes is here. Will Lovins is here. Good to have all of you in here.
I forgot to compile the list of people that...
Dapper Vanta Crew, Mark F., welcome in. And we did.
Yeah, sorry, Heather. Thanks for the reminder. We'll do it for next Tuesday. My apologies. It slipped my mind. I've been sitting downstairs reading for the last half an hour. You'd think a girl would learn.
We forgot. All right,
yeah.
we'll get it right. It's just... there's a lot going on. But anyway, I apologize, guys. We're going to make a list of all the people. We'll put you in there. And yeah, that's true, too. And we're going to get that done. I promise you, we will. I say that, and then we won't. Stacy Bailey, welcome in. Ethan Smith, welcome in. Yeah, snow. Well, not where we are, but north of us is getting snow.
My cousin is in the Panhandle, and she's supposed to be getting snow. I messaged her earlier, and she's like, it's supposed to be coming. That was this afternoon, so. Yeah,
I was really kind of hoping. I hope she comes into the chat. Vicky, all smiles, is from up that way as well. She's from the Panhandle. I'd love to hear what her analysis of everything that's going on up there is. Stephanie Danielle is here. My DeLorean is so small I can't fit it in.
That's what I was saying.
Chris Nedlin, welcome.
Walt, I'm like, people up in
Nick,
that area
welcome.
will be paralyzed for days if they get a few inches of snow. It'll be a nightmare.
What up, G? G Wilson, welcome in. It snowed at the beach today. Really? What beach were you at? Where it snowed? That's kind of cool. Snow. Sony, enjoy the snow. We are expecting it to come to us tonight. Guys are getting snow, man. Something else. We're not going to get it where we are. But it is. I mean,
pouring
all day. And we haven't been able to take the dog out.
Miserable
Usually the dog will get 3 walks. Morning, evening, and then late night.
After
like 9:30. Just to make sure he gets through the night. He hasn't gone out on one walk today.
We've been able to take him out with the umbrella, but he just looks at us like, are you nuts?
Nicole D. Disney, welcome in. My house is in Georgia. Is all covered in snow again.
Wow.
I've been checking my Ring cameras. What are you checking for? Snow? Just look out your window.
Tickets.
For what?
You have to send us screenshots of you.
Yes, I'd love to see it. Anyway, good to have you guys all here. Let's do a quick programming update for this weekend, just to make sure everybody's on the same page. G. Wilson says, I was not there, got family all along the Gulf Coast, Destin, Fort Walton area. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. James, welcome in. Hope you and Tina are doing well. Snowing here in Raleigh right now. Our beaches should get about 4+ inches. Wow.
That's crazy.
Ethan says, I made a snow sculpture of a life-size Mario Kart on Saturday. Wow.
Did you really?
It's been negative temps where Heather is. My high temp right now is -2. Oh, man, Molly, you better get to the doctor then. That's not good if your temperature's that low. Oh, you mean outside? Okay. No, I'm
I
just
know.
kidding.
I've been wearing a sweater all day, and it's only, 50-something here, and I'm freezing. 52. And I'm like, this house is so cold, and it's like you guys are in the negatives, and I'm sitting here complaining when it was 40-something this morning.
I thought it was fine. Our window was open last night. Christina, welcome in.
It was cold.
It was chilly this morning, but
Walt actually turned on the heat for about 10 minutes to take the edge off this morning.
yeah, just to take the edge off. Nothing major.
Didn't leave it on or anything.
No, just like first thing in the morning, you get out of bed, you're a little chilly, and you kind of want to get the edge off.
Floors are cold, and the downstairs gets really cold. Upstairs usually stays fairly comfortable.
Well, Doug, we can talk about farts as well if you guys want. It doesn't have to be Festival of the Arts. It can be any other kind of farts if you guys want. Anyway, Mad Flat Hatter, welcome in. We're doing good. Hope you are. Let's see here. Pete, are you still in town? Let me know if you're still in town. Jeff Snook, welcome in. Wait, Walt, 3 for 3 on your Hall of Fame calls. Nice job. Yeah, it's 2 years in a row I did that. I did that last year, too. I just did a video this morning, and I made sure that I dated it and timed it and got it out well before tonight's Hall of Fame induction ceremony, or at least the announcement of who got in. And yeah, it's the 2nd year in a row I've hit it 3 for 3. What can I say? Baseball is my jam.
Baseball and Disney.
Baseball and Disney. And Melissa. Melissa's my big jam. She's the most important thing. What's up, Chris? Chris Slammer, welcome in.
Hi, Chris.
Oh, Pete's back home. Okay, Pete. That was a quick trip.
Well, Preston probably had to go to school.
School schmool. Dakota Crimson, welcome in. Thank you, sir, for all you do. I watch your live streams on the weekend with my mom and always make our day. Thank you. Well, Dakota, thank you. I appreciate that very much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Everybody's saying hi. Everybody's saying hi. 8 degrees here and feels like temperature of 2 degrees. Wow. All right. Okay. Well, 8 or 2, at that point, does it really matter? It's really...
Right?
Guys, it's 2 degrees. It just went up to 8. Short sleeves and shorts for everybody. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Stacy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, that's so funny.
I don't miss it.
All right, programming notes. See, I got way off track. Programming note for this weekend. Saturday morning, bright and early, 7:30 a.m. It'll probably just be me. But we are going to the Magic Kingdom Saturday. It's going to be a Saturday walk in the park this week.
I have to be there. My cousin's here.
Right. So it's not for you guys. It's for her cousin. Remember that. See, you guys think she's a nice person. I know. You're starting to see it now.
I don't sleep in anyway.
Jeanette, Sebastian the Crab, hi. I think this is the first
Nice
time
to
we're
meet
meeting
you.
her. Yeah, nice to meet you. I think this is her first time in, so everybody please welcome in Jeanette, Sebastian the Crab. I only knew her name was Jeanette because someone had told me that they had met her and said that she was somewhat nice, but, we have to be nice to everybody here. Anyway, John Messina, welcome in. So, Saturday, 7:30 a.m., we're going to be going to walk in the park at Magic Kingdom. No stream Sunday.
Jeff.
And that's why I wanted to make sure we get that out there. There will not be a stream this Sunday. We're seeing friends in the morning, and then after that, we're going to do a couple of afternoon stuff. We might run to a park and do a little bit of filming. Jeff Condon, welcome in. And Nathan Rita, welcome in. But ultimately, we also have, this is really cool to us. It might not be cool to you guys. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we actually have a Zoom call with the cast from All Creatures Great and Small.
Yay. I know
Us.
it's going to be like...
We've registered for it, and we actually got picked. It's not just going to be us. There's going to be plenty of people in there.
Thousands of people.
But we'll be on a Zoom call with the cast from All Creatures Great and Small. So we're very, very excited about that.
If you watch us, you know how much we love that show. So.
Yep. So that's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time with that. Kelsey's here. Kelsey Elizabeth. Kelsey, I'm assuming you had a great time at the inauguration yesterday.
Oh, that's so cool you got to be there.
She wasn't there.
Oh. What are you just saying?
She wasn't there. She was on a live stream with Doug and Jen, Monorail Molly.
You made me think that she was there.
No, not there. Nobody was there. It was inside. I don't think there was any regular people there.
Regular people. You could just calling Kelsey just a regular person.
No, I don't mean it that way. Whatever, Melissa. Anyway, Brandy and Dave, welcome in. Thumbs up, smash it. Yeah, smash it. Smash it.
Hey, Melena.
Melena Gross is here? Where'd she? Oh, there she is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
Even from far away, where I think I need glasses for everything now.
WDW Stream Finder
Hi guys.
quit his channel? Huh? I wonder why. Corinne Elizabeth, welcome in. I was watching live with Doug and Jen. Yep, it was a blast. We are starting a fashion review show. Oh!
Fun.
Are you serious? Or are you kidding?
Wait.
I don't know. Well, you might be kidding. I don't know. When's the members only barbecue
she's
at your house?
Not kidding.
What's his
That's
what's
neat.
Trump's wife's name? Melania. She looked good. She's dressed really well. And Ivanka always looks good. Anyway. No, I'm talking about the way she dresses. Whatever. Anyway. I will say though, for what it's worth, Barron Trump, the 6'7" son of Donald Trump, which I don't know where he got his height from.
His mother. She's a model.
Okay. Anyway.
She's probably
That dude is gonna be on the news one day.
Why? He's just a kid
Yeah,
still, isn't he?
He's 18.
Is he? I
Yeah.
didn't think he was that old.
Is it snowing in Florida? My dad said it is. Not where we are, Karim.
North.
Personal reason I heard Walt. Okay.
That's sad.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm joking, but I feel like that is something we could make stick. Yeah,
You
for
were
sure.
joking.
Kelsey was.
I was gonna say.
I kind of
could see
figured
you
she
guys
was.
doing that.
I don't know. Barron. All I'm saying is Barron's a little. He's out there.
Now I get it.
Hope Fowler, welcome in. I'm just glad we found Carmen Sandiego at the inauguration yesterday. Was she there? Where in the world was Carmen? I didn't watch any of it, so, and not because of any political reason. I just didn't think about it. I had other things I was doing. Anyway, all right. So that's the scheduling for this weekend. Saturday stream, no stream Sunday. Diana, welcome in. Good to see you. What else do I want to talk about? Well, let's get into it a little bit. I want to talk a little bit about everything that's going on. We'll start with Melissa's channel. Who are you texting?
Matt.
Come on, we're talking to people over here. That's not very nice. See, she does that every week with you guys. Steve Stardio Studios, welcome in. Julie McCown. I think Barron is on the spectrum. I don't know. I think he is the spectrum. No, I'm just kidding. Barron's fine. He just doesn't show any emotion. Like I can't get his personality, but he actually showed a little bit of personality. I saw.
His mother does. Isn't she very?
Melania? I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
you don't see a lot. I don't take her as a real like. She seems kind of straight faced. I don't know. I know she isn't as.
Oh, you think? Go ahead. No, she's not as out there as Donald is, of course, when it comes to outspoken, for sure.
But does she even like a lot of the president's wives like go out? Does she?
She does stuff.
Does she? Okay.
Horizons, welcome and good to see you. No, I know what Carmen Sandiego is, Dave. Definitely. Who? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? I remember that show. I guess she did look like her. Now that I think about it, you're right. I didn't think about it.
You with the hat.
Yep. What's up, Nick? Nico de Greco, welcome in. Fashion show. Does this include boxers? Asking for the boxer community. Well, no comment, Pete. Imagine being that kid on a college campus. It has to be tough on him. Emotions cause wrinkles, and they are expensive to fix. Talking from experience here, Kelsey says.
You're not old enough.
Is he at NYU, Barron? Okay, yeah, he's 8. I mean, he is 18. Anyway. We missed you, Melissa, yesterday. Aw. Yeah. It was like 12 people watching. That's what I wanted to ask you guys. I got to ask this question in all seriousness. Yesterday, we went live from Epcot for the Festival of the Arts. I wanted to make sure everybody got to see all the artwork, because when we did it Saturday, it was a very short stream. You didn't really get to see any of the art. But there weren't a lot of people in there. Did anybody get notification yesterday of the stream? Because I don't expect there to be 700-800 people in there, but we had like 60 to 70. That's usually really, really low. Even for a Monday, like I've done Monday streams at Magic Kingdom, and we'll still have 200, 300, 400 people in there. I just was wondering, did everybody get notifications of the stream yesterday? I know a couple people didn't because they told me.
I don't remember seeing one. I just knew you were going to be there, so I brought it up. And usually it'll be on my. Granted, I was working, so I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. Hi, Horizons.
Yep, Horizons, welcome in. Keep America's Second Amendment strong. Welcome in. Wow, Janelle, 11 hours, still going. Snowing here. on the South Carolina coast. Wow, how about that? Okay, so Corinne didn't. Matt didn't. Milena didn't.
Interesting.
Diana did. Christina didn't. I did, but I actually ended up having to work yesterday. Oh, well, thanks a lot, Jeanette. See where your priorities are. Gina Diz, welcome in. I'm kidding. Okay, so Gina did. Okay, but that's what worries me is like some of you, like half right now that have responded, didn't get notification. That worries me. Stephanie did. Okay, good. I'm glad. And it's if you can't make it, that's perfectly fine. Nobody expects tons of people. Nobody expects you to be at every single stream. But when you see such a low number, when you get a consistent amount, that I always say it's got to be something with YouTube first. So that's all. Just wanted to ask. Julie McCown says, missed the question. I was just wondering if you got notification of our stream yesterday. That's all. Should I be excited for the Bears with my new coach? Horizon said. Who got the job? I didn't see who got the job, Horizons. Ethan got notified. Okay, good. What's up, Mark? Mark Langenkamp's here. Chris Nedlin got notified as well. Mark, thanks, by the way. I didn't say it to you. I'll do it on here. Thanks for the ornament. We finally got it. It was very nice of you. We love it. It's awesome. We'll put it on next year's tree or throw it away, whichever one comes first.
I actually just want to hang it somewhere because it didn't get its chance on the tree this year.
Okay, Cake's got one too. Good. John Messina got one too. Mark didn't get notification. See? John forgot if he got a notification, so we're going to assume you didn't. G. Wilson says he thinks he did. I think I got the stream notice. I was busy at well, yeah, no problem. That's fine.
Too, Julie.
Oh, Ben Johnson. I don't know Horizons. Here's what I'll say real quick about that. Dean, welcome in. Good to see you.
Hi, Dean.
Just because somebody's good as an offensive coordinator or a defensive coordinator does not mean they're going to be good as a head coach.
Depends.
Sorry. It's just the truth. Some do. Sean McVay was a coordinator. He got the job with the Rams, and he's been great for us. But it doesn't always work. All right. Notifications. Talked about the scheduling. Melissa's videos, guys. I want to say thank you to everyone who's been coming out. So far, we've had 2 videos. Both of them have done really, really well. Obviously, the first one was lights out. Over 600 views already. It's got over 150 likes, which is great. Second one, a little bit lower. We're close to 100 likes. 100 likes is always that benchmark you want to hit for any video because it's a big deal. It really helps for YouTube to share it out. So if you haven't gone out and watched episode 2 of Melissa's Disney Take My Money, go do that. She was down at the Disney Style Store. A lot of great merch down there too, wasn't it?
It was fun. A lot of cute shirts, and I'm still a work in progress. I know I'm going to try to dig out the microphone since my voice isn't very strong. So that's been kind of something that needs to be worked on. A lot of the videos coming out are pre-recorded, so
yeah,
just know that those might still be a little bit in need of work, but give it a few weeks and they'll get better.
Yeah, thanks, Jeannie. I appreciate it. And that's the thing. Melissa's, it's going to take time. It's a work in progress. It's like anything else. It's going to take time to get better at it. You guys go back, watch the first few years of our videos and our live streams. They weren't that great. We learn and get better over time. So, but to all of you that have come out, thank you for the support. It's been great. I think she's done a really good job. And a lot of folks have made that suggestion of her getting a microphone, and it's true, and we'll work on that.
We have some somewhere. I've got to find them.
We do. We have them somewhere.
Before.
We think we know where they are, but we'll work on that. But the next 6 to 7 are going to be without a microphone, but they'll be fun. You guys will have a good time, and several of them are going to be a lot longer than what you've been seeing. I know the first few have been like 2 to 4 minutes.
Or shorter. I think the first one was really short.
Yeah, the next one that you're going to get next Monday is going to be like a 10-minute one. We're going to premiere that one as well, but you'll enjoy it. I think it was a lot of fun. What else did I want to talk about? I had there's DISANITY right there. I just want to kind of talk about what we're going to talk about. That's the one thing. Has everybody noticed, for those that haven't, we've been dropping a lot of merchandise videos. Melissa, of course, with her Disney Take My Money. We did all the Festival of the Arts merchandise. I have another merchandise video that'll be coming out for some new Epcot merchandise. But then I also just did one, and you guys really need to go watch this video, of the World Showcase Mickey Mouse merchandise. Tell them what you thought of that stuff with all the countries.
Oh, oh yeah, it's really fun. For a minute when you said Mickey Mouse, it made me think of Magic Kingdom. Like, what are you talking about? But they have these T-shirts with Mickey Mouse on them representing each country in World Showcase in Epcot, which is really, really cool. So, thanks, Will. So they each have, it can be even in the language of the country where it says their country's name on it. And Mickey Mouse character is wearing clothing that would represent their country. They also have pins. I thought it was a really good idea.
They have a spirit jersey. They had pins. They had T-shirts. They had I don't know if it was a Tervis or just a drinking cup. It wasn't a mug. It was like a Tervis kind of thing. I love the merchandise. I thought it was really smart. I love that they did it. It's strictly Mickey Mouse though. But every single country, in some of the countries, the name of the country is in their writing, is in their language. Like Japan and China, it's written in Chinese and Japanese. I love it. I think it's really cool. Go watch the video. I think you guys will really like it. I love that merchandise. We're actually going to go back, and we're probably going to purchase a couple shirts. What are you doing?
The chat.
Oh. Chiefs versus Bills next Sunday. Winner goes to the Super Bowl. Yes, they do. I agree.
Go Bills.
Yeah, the international Mickeys are. I thought so too, Mark. I thought the shirts were really, really good. I was going to put it up on stream, but I want you guys to go out and watch the video. I don't want to spoil it. Crystal, welcome in. Good to see you. 26 degrees here in Georgia today. Wow.
That's cool.
That is chilly. Anyway, good job, Melissa, on her videos. I think she's done a really good job with that. But the merchandise, that Mickey Mouse merchandise is really cool. I have another video coming out of other new merchandise that isn't Festival of the Arts merchandise. It's just new merch. Really nice. Really colorful. Lots of fun. We saw that.
Hi, Joe.
And I'll be bringing that out. We're going to get that together. I also just posted a brand new video today. This is almost like a commercial. I feel like I'm Pete McDevitt promoting ourselves. Pete, I'm just kidding. I'm on everybody's case today. But I did a video of all the different Festival of the Arts artwork. And that's kind of what I want to talk about next. What's up, Joe? Welcome in, buddy. What did you guys think of all the artwork so far? What did you think?
See, I saw a lot of things that I liked. But a lot of things that we can't afford to buy. So there are several pieces I would like to have, but it's not happening. But I always enjoy Festival of the Arts. I just like walking around and looking at the booths, and I don't really get tired of it. I think it's fun.
And there's different, I don't know how to word it, not genres of art. What's the word I'm looking for? Different styles.
Yeah.
That's the word I'm looking for. There's so many different styles of artwork out there.
Interpretations of the same thing, too. Like people, that's what's cool about art, It's different to everyone, to each artist.
Yeah, Mark, feel better.
And there are ones that you maybe lean toward more than another. But
Kelly Monroe, welcome in. Good to see you. I don't know. I just think the merchandise is really cool. Not merchandise. I think the artwork is fantastic. When I was there yesterday looking around, I saw some new stuff that I didn't see Saturday when I was there with Melissa. And I was like, oh my God.
You'll have to show me because I wasn't able to pay attention to the stream with being at work. But yeah, he was like, yeah, I wish I had held off. I said, I told you not to buy something on the first day. There's usually always something. And he used his gift cards already.
I don't know. It's just really, really nice. And there's some things that look, I think the cheapest I saw was like $150. Really, seriously. If you wanted an actual piece of artwork. Anything that was a print, you could get prints, I think, as low as $45. As high as, I think, $105. I think I saw for a print. No, $60 for a print.
Yeah, that's even gone up because I think even years when it first started, it might be like 40 or 45. And last year was 50. Now it's 60.
Well, it depends on the booth because some booths they were still $45. So it just depends. Okay. But prints are anywhere from 45 to 60. Canvases, depending upon the size of the canvas, I saw 65, 105, and up. So it really just depends. Obviously, Greg McCullough, I think it's Greg. Mm-hmm. Greg McCullough, his artwork is always amazing. He had some new pieces. Melissa saw one with Goofy that was called Happy Day, which is really, really cute. All the artists have their own styles, and that's great. I agree, Gina. I think it's great.
Love to see others' interpretations.
Yeah. And that's another word too. Interpretation, styles, different ways they do it. Some of it, I just don't have any interest in.
Mm-hmm.
And then others, I could probably choose 15 different things.
Yeah, it's true. You tend to lean towards certain styles, and everybody has something they like better.
But I will say this. Some of them, it's like, it's just got to hit you right. Because one of the guys that we like is William Silvers.
Mm-hmm.
But not all of his stuff do I like. I don't. Like Greg McCullough, almost everything I like that he does. But with William Silvers, I'll look at a lot of it and I'll be like, that's okay. That's okay. But like last year, we got that Snow White piece of art, the real long one.
I think that was 2 years ago.
Or it might have been 2. Yeah, I think it was. You're right. It was 2 years ago. I love that piece. And I was like, I'm getting it.
Mm-hmm.
So it really just depends on the artist, too.
And it could be the character they choose to paint or draw.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that Walt got that Snow White and he loves Snow White. So there may be other things he's chosen to paint or characters that he isn't as much in love with. And I think when you get a piece of art, it also has to be a character that you really love or a park that you really love. That makes you like it that much more.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not going to get a piece of artwork of a character that I really don't have an affinity for. Mm-hmm. Joe, look, I got those up there too. Got my characters up there.
Your characters.
Well, my players. So Brooksy, Gunner, Eddie Murray, my favorite in the middle. Adley Rutschman, Ben McDonald. Some of my favorite players of all time. Anyway, sorry, Joe mentioned it, so I had to say something.
Yes, it's now the baseball room.
Yeah, it's now the baseball room.
Disney is now in our loft. Everything's flip-flopped.
Yes, and because of that, I've said it before, I'll say it again. The reason why I do that is because normally with Disney, this just one day of the week, are we streaming. But with my baseball channel, I'm in here all the time doing baseball content. So what's behind me really should be baseball focused. That's why I did it. I
still think we have another computer we could set up in the loft to do our Tuesday night streams from if we had to.
Where?
I don't know. In that corner with that little extra desk.
I guess. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe we'll do that down the road. It's going to be a real echo, though.
Yeah, it could be echoey out there.
Yep. Those characters on the wall are on the baseball show. Well, they're on the wall when I do the baseball show. Yep. Anyway,
sure he wishes they were with him on the baseball show.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be awesome? Yep. Hall of Presidents closed, of course, with Donald Trump taking office today. Hall of Presidents is down, so they can switch out Joe Biden, and I'm assuming they'll just switch back. Right?
It might not take as long. I doubt they're having him re-record. I don't know if they say anything unique to their... I'm assuming they're just putting him back where he was before.
Yeah, that's a good question. Somebody in the chat answered that. I think Melissa's got a really good point. It's all the presidents say the same thing, right?
Do they?
He doesn't say anything different. They all do the oath that they have to say. They say it. I solemnly swear to uphold the blah, 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 blah. And they do all that. Third place, 2025. Pete, what are you thinking?
It's been so long since I've seen it. I can't remember if they're just, then there isn't. Then all they have to do is switch him up.
Cakes,
he's already done it. So.
Yeah, I'm assuming they'll just do the exact same recording, just put his animatronic back up there and leave it at that. I don't. I mean, maybe they do. I don't know.
I just can't remember if they say their own spiel. They don't have each president say something unique when they're up there, do they? Or do they? I can't remember.
I don't think so. Abby, welcome in. Good to see you.
There would be no need to re-record.
I agree. Abby says, any standout festival food you guys love right now? We didn't get anything yet.
I do have some things noted that I want to try, and sadly I can't even remember what they were right now. But there are a lot fewer food booths for the Festival of the Arts, a lot like Festival of the Holidays. But it's still always fun to have the food booths, and there are definitely some things I do want to try.
Yeah, not as much for me. I was looking at the different menus, and there wasn't much on those menus that I saw for me, and I have a real particular palate.
Yeah, Walt's picky.
Very picky.
They have a new soup at the booth where they have the empanada. which I actually, with the weather being like it was, probably be really good for this time of year that I would like to try. They also haven't, the problem was the last time I got it, it was so pricey. In Canada, they have the risotto, and the risotto is the risotto they usually serve with the filet, which is usually really good. But I remember when I got it last time they had it, I want to say it was like $13, and there's no meat or seafood, and I'm like, that is super pricey.
For just risotto.
For just risotto, but I did see somebody carry it, and it looked like it was in a pretty good sized bowl, so maybe if they've increased the portion size, but I feel like it was very costly. I'm jumping into the app just so I can try to refresh my memory on some of the food things.
Right. But Abby, no, nothing that really, well, obviously we haven't tried anything yet, but nothing stands out that I told Melissa. I was like, oh my God, I have to get it. Nothing for me. I'm sure as time goes on over the next couple weeks when we go back, we'll try a couple things, and we'll do our best to try and record them for you guys.
The prices aren't on the app,
Hey,
which
Joanne.
is a pain, but they have a spicy, and I don't know how you pronounce this. Usually J's are like H's, right? So spicy I don't know this word, Ajaiaco soup, and it's with guajillo and arbol chili spiced chicken, potato, avocado, corn, and creme fraiche. I thought that sounded kind of yummy.
Hey, Danny, welcome in.
And with it being a little cooler, I thought that would be nice. And that's in the, God, where is that near? That is, oh, I just lost my place on the app.
All right, well, while she's looking at that, we'll keep going.
Well, near between Morocco and France.
There you go.
And they actually have a yummy looking dessert in France. And it's funny that they call it this. They call it escargot en chocolat. But it's not snails. It's a chocolate dessert. It says chocolate mousse, flourless cake, citrus coulis, almond chocolate coating, and dark chocolate decorations. And they look pretty yummy. It sounds like a yummy dessert. I would like to try that.
Anyway.
So just a couple things.
Yep. So anyway, Hall of Presidents is down. I'm assuming they'll just flip out Donald Trump. James, JD Pridge, I got to go back to you for a minute. Do you really automatically, on purpose, skip the Hall of Presidents? Really? I really like the Hall of Presidents. No matter who the president is, the president's the president. You know, I respect the office. I respect the person that's in the office for what they have to do and what they have to go through. I don't know. I really enjoy the Hall of Presidents. It makes me feel patriotic.
I haven't been in so long. I feel like usually when we're in the parks, we really haven't taken any time to just go to the park and spend a day. We're usually streaming, or sometimes we'll stay, but we're usually there for a specific event, like
right.
4th of July. I would really like to take some time when the weather's not super hot and just... You're
shaking the table.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Just, go do some things that we don't usually do. Because I haven't done it in ages.
Gotcha. Oh no, James says it's not a who's the president thing. It's just not a fan. I gotcha. See, I love the Hall of Presidents. I love American history. I'm very patriotic. Maybe I'm naive to the point that of how I am about my country, but I love it. I love going in there. I also love the one, the American Adventure over in Epcot at the American Pavilion. Love that. I highly recommend it. I just do. I enjoy both of those shows. I enjoy the Hall of Presidents too, and the American Adventure in Epcot. Yeah, they're both must-dos for me too, Diana. I agree.
Oh yeah, I did that recently with Zachary, our nephew. He came down, and he's in a wheelchair, so there's a lot he can't do. So I went off with him for a little bit while Walt took his dad, my father-in-law, and my sister-in-law on Guardians. That was fun, interesting. My father-in-law is 80, and he did it.
Yeah, he did it.
Zach and I went over to that, and he loves history, so he really enjoyed going into Epcot and seeing the American Adventure. He liked that a lot, and we went there for the 4th of July too, and it was packed, and that was kind of neat.
It's the only time.
Yeah.
It's like the only time it's ever really, really crowded in the American Adventure is 4th of July week or 4th of July day. But yeah, I think it was 2 years ago. I don't think it was last year. I think it was a year before. We were there, and we went with Disney Nerd Herders, Charlie and Stacy and Sophie and Avery, and we went in the American Adventure, and there wasn't a seat available. It was packed.
It might have been this last year, because we've been at 4th of July in Disney the last 2 years. So
yeah, I don't remember. I didn't think it was this year.
Maybe it wasn't.
No, I don't think it was because it
No,
was
you're
so
right.
hot.
Yeah.
And we were like, we got to get out of here. Yeah, Joe, I love U.S. history. Love pugs. Welcome in.
Hey, love pugs.
Now I didn't read much about this, but I'll try to read a little bit of it now if we can. This is kind of interesting news. See if I can find the article on it. Of course, Stella Nova just opened over at Universal. I'm trying to find it. Anyway, there's talk that Premier Pass, that new Lightning Lane Premier Pass, is now going to be available to everybody. Lightning, here it is right here. Let's see if I can pull this up. We'll try to add this on the stream here. See if I can add it real fast, and we'll talk briefly about this. Let's see if it comes up. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, so I'm going to make this a lot larger. We're going to kind of cover us up, and we'll discuss. So, Lightning Lane Premier Pass now being sold to all guests at Walt Disney World. Now, what exactly does that mean? So starting January 21st, today, Walt Disney World Resort will expand the Lightning Lane Premier Pass offering to all guests, regardless of whether they are staying on property. Huh. That's
interesting.
That's really interesting. The booking window will be consistent with Lightning Lane Multipass and Single Pass, offering guests the chance to purchase this option in advance of their trip. Guests can buy Lightning Lane Premier Passes for days they hold valid theme park admission starting at 7 a.m. Eastern Time on the first day of eligibility. Okay. Previously, the option was limited to only those staying at a Disneyland or Disney World Resort. Okay. Those staying at Disney Resort hotels or other select hotels can purchase their Lightning Lane Premier Pass starting 7 days before the first day of their stay for the length of their stay up to 14 days. This benefit is available for guests staying at all the following. All right, so there you go. Guests not staying at a Disney Resort can purchase Lightning Lane Premier Passes up to 3 days in advance. This can vary depending on admission type. Guests with date-based theme park tickets will require guests to choose a start date at the time of purchase. Can purchase 3 days before the day of their first day of their ticket. Guests with other ticket types, which is kind of us as well as annual pass holders, can purchase 3 days before their park visit. Interesting. I think that's a good thing because ultimately now anybody can get it. I think that's kind of cool. I'm glad that they're giving people the opportunity to get that Lightning Lane. One of these days we might try it. One of these days I might break down and see just how many rides we can get in a day and see if maybe we can do everything in one day.
Oh, Lord. How are we going to do that?
Joe says they must be doing it because no one's buying it. Maybe, Joe. I mean, it's expensive. It's like $300 a day.
It is expensive.
I'll take the Lightning Lane Premier Pass for free, please. Right, Steve? Brandy Baez, welcome in. I'm not surprised, Diana says Walt Disney World is offering the Premier Pass to all Disney Resort guests. More opportunity for folks to buy it. More money in Walt Disney World's pocket. Here's what I'll say about that, Diana, though. I think Joe's probably right about this because there's only so many Lightning Lane Premier Passes. So even if they're opening it up to everybody, they only have a certain amount. It's not an unlimited amount of Lightning Lane Premier Passes. I think they only have a certain amount. So once they sell them, they're gone. Because I've actually seen news where they say, hey, the Premier Pass is sold out for this day, that day, this day. I think it was on Christmas or New Year's Eve they sold out. Pamela Hoffman, welcome in. So I think it's just more opportunity for them to sell the ones they have. I think Joe's probably right. They're only opening it up to everybody if it's not selling.
Yeah, it's very possible.
That's how I see it.
It would kind of be nice though if it was still not selling after the fact and then they have to do something and change it. But yeah, I don't know. We're not that lucky.
Right. The Premier Pass for my family would cost almost as much as actual trip with tickets and hotel. Well, Stephen, I don't disagree. I think you're right. It's not cheap. The one thing I will say about it, though, for what it's worth, just to be honest and fair. Alvi, welcome in, by the way. Good to see you. Hope you and Renee are doing well. The one thing I do love about the Premier Pass is You can ride any ride whenever you want. There is no time frame. So you know how in the past you'd get a lightning lane and it would say your time is between 1 and 2 or 1 and 3. You can't come back till then. You ride when you're ready to ride. So if you want to ride Pirates at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you ride it at 2. You want to ride Tron at 1, you can ride it at 1. If you want to get right off of Tron and go right to Big Thunder, when it's up, you can go do it. There is no time restrictions on the Premier Pass, if I remember correctly. That I love about it. So I think there is a legitimate chance that you could do almost everything in a single day. Does that make it worth it for some people? Maybe it does.
It depends how often you're going
Hey, Lori.
to parks, because I can't even, I don't know.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying that, because it's subjective. I could see where people would say, look, we're only here for a weekend. Let's not pay for one day of, I don't know, something. But we'll be able to go to Magic Kingdom, and, that's a lot per person, because it's not $300 per family. It's per person. That's a lot of money. If I have to move to Southern California, I'm hoping I can get the Magic Key Pass for Disneyland. Yeah, that's a good idea, Steve. Ride anytime, but you can only ride each ride one time. That's true, Cakes. That's the other thing. You can ride it anytime you want, but you can only ride it once. G. Wilson says, I just would want it to cover more than one park at a time to help me feel better about the call. I agree. And that's the one thing about it. Yeah, 25 likes to 500. I mean, to 500. To 100, guys. Let's get there. Jason Thibodeau, welcome in. Jay Nashville, welcome in. Hey, Jeanette. Good to see you. I agree. I mean, it's really something you have to weigh whether or not it's worth it. And if you're a family of 4, that's $1,200
That's ridiculous.
in a day. No, you're not going to do that.
Just a
Now,
joke.
they do have tiered pricing on that, so look up the pricing of it. It might be less. I might be wrong.
It's still crazy.
It is. Diana says, Premier Pass folks can only ride the ride one time, and they still get in the same line as multi-lane pass folks. The big advantage of the Premier is that you don't have to plan and be on your phone. Right. I actually think that's a big perk, though. I don't have to worry about it. When I want to go ride a ride, I just get in line. And the single passes, I'm still in the lightning lane. I'm still going to move a heck of a lot faster than those folks that are in the regular line. Jeanette says, if you can shop a day or two off your trip, if you can chop a day or two off your trip for using it, it might be worth it. That's the thing.
That's probably true, too.
That's the thing.
In terms of cost for a hotel. And
yeah. You might be able to say, look, we'll pay this money for this, but we're going to get everything done at Magic Kingdom. And then we'll be done. Yeah. We spend the rest of our time at other places. So yeah, I mean, there could be advantages to that.
Especially with the cost of the hotel rooms.
Hey, Cargo.
I know the more days you put on your tickets, the less it is per day. But the hotel rooms are really pricey. So you figure if you're paying a few $100 a night for a family of 4 to stay at a hotel, then it could end up being the same. Yeah,
it just, I mean, look, you still need theme park admission. So you still got to pay for your admission no matter what. That's an extra cost on top of it. I'm not saying go do it, but like if it was just me, maybe I bite the bullet one day and I go do it and just see it. What's up, Amy? AJC Magic TV, welcome in. Pamela Hoffman says, I am a family of 4 and I can't justify the cost. I agree.
I wouldn't either.
Totally understandable.
I couldn't justify it for Walt and I, but of course I'm looking at it in a different perspective that we live here now. But even, I don't know. I don't know if it would have been different if we still lived in Maryland and we were only getting down here every couple of years. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. And you're right. You're exactly right.
On the money and the number of people you're paying it for.
John says, I waited more than 2 hours to ride Rise, and I still prefer that than paying $300. I get it. That's the thing about that is it's really a preference thing. If it's not up your alley and you don't want to do it, and to be honest with you, I don't even know that it's something that's garnered for us. That's not the word I'm looking for, but it's not tailored to us, the regular Joe Schmoes that don't have tons of money. I think it's for those that have it, can do it. I really do. Just making it available to everybody doesn't mean it's really available to everybody.
Maybe someone that's like, hey, this is going to be my one and only trip. I am saving up. I want to make this Disney trip the most fabulous, and they want to put all their money into it because maybe they're not like us and aren't Disney addicts that have to go all the time, then maybe.
Right.
They want it to be, and you're saving. Sure. Okay.
Yep. Al said congrats on your bills.
Oh, thanks, Al.
Still got one more to go. 2 more to go.
Oh, yeah, Pete.
Pete.
Are you there? What was that guy with the statistics? Granted, you won that game for us, though. Thanks to your player. Thanks.
Well, even if he can't, well,
No,
in all fairness,
it would have been...
no. It would not. They wouldn't have won the game.
No, but it would have tied the game.
It would have tied the game, and
it
you don't know
would've
what would have
been-
happened after that.
No, but it made it
They might
heck
have-
of a lot easier.
Yeah. Well, no, it was over.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So,
Then you got to pay
thanks,
for
Mark
food.
Andrews.
Yeah. Poor Mark Andrews. That
I
guy.
know, that guy. He must be like, oh, so depressed. Poor Mark.
Yeah. Anyway. And food. Remember one thing. Here's the thing. What I'll say about that. Crystal said, then you got to pay for your food in the park. Not necessarily. If you're there for a week, you can always go out to a local supermarket or whatever, buy some food, eat in your room. We do that sometimes. We'll bring food, like grocery store food, and we'll go back to the room. We did it.
You can
we'll
go out
shop.
shopping.
We'll go. Yeah, go
Get
out
an
shopping.
Uber, go to Walmart. Go to the
Yep.
Publix. Get your,
Hey, Kim.
especially if you're in a DVC
Nate in Nashville, welcome in.
or somewhere that has an actual kitchen. Otherwise, you'll have to get like sandwich lunch meat. I mean, you can do that and save a lot of money on food if you even at least have your little fridge. Get snacks. Get like we would get stuff we could do for breakfast. Even get some
Yes.
sandwich stuff for lunches.
Yeah, you can get around having to spend every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, welcome in. Anshar McLeod says, I got on 10 rides Monday with the Flash.
Nice.
With my baby girl. I was surprised it worked for me. Nice. Very good. That's awesome, Answer. Yeah, I mean, it just depends. And the other thing, too, if you plan your day correctly, we do it all the time. We can get on a lot of rides when we go first thing in the morning. Because we already have a plan. We know we're going to go boom, 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 boom. And we know exactly where we're going and what we're going to ride. And it can work for you.
Okay, so James said they do Instacart delivery, so I assume they also do Walmart delivery. I wasn't sure if they allowed. I know previously you'd have to order that kind of stuff through Disney to deliver to your room, but that's good to know because I do Walmart delivery on the regular, and you could probably set that up as well.
Yeah.
If they do Instacart. So,
Yeah, and
good to know.
Jeanette, you're right. When Jeanette says when our kids were young, we used to always eat breakfast at our rental home and pack a lunch. Agreed. It helps keep costs down. Absolutely. Joanne, the eclectic stitcher, welcome in.
Hey, Joanne, welcome.
Garden Grocer
Okay.
delivers right to the hotel.
So
There you
Joe
go.
uses that. So there's all kinds of different ways. That's good.
Yep. Very nice. Yeah. So I mean, there's other ways where you can cut costs and maybe put it somewhere else.
Jeanette said she has done a Walmart delivery there.
There you go.
Good. Thank you.
Yep.
I didn't know if previously if they didn't used to allow that, but I know you can even order Uber, DoorDash, have food brought in. Sometimes, that could even be a lot cheaper than getting food at your hotel.
Yes, it really is. I mean, it ultimately will be cheaper because you can get lunch meats, you can get bread, you can get little things like that. Snacks you can take. RM Halloween says, hello, this is my first Disney stream. I can't wait. I love Disney. Nice. Are you going to be going soon? That's awesome.
Exciting.
Welcome
Thanks
in.
for being here.
Everybody say hi to RM Halloween. Jeanette says, now, unless I'm meeting up with friends at a restaurant, I just grab a kid's meal.
Yeah, that's true too.
I
Walt and I share
do it.
food. Now, problem is Walt's more of a picky eater, and I usually have to.
She'll be the
cater.
one that sacrifices.
So all the time. But there might be times where I want a salad or something like that, and Walt doesn't do it. But we will do the same thing and get food from the kids' menu. Like at Connections in Epcot, their kids' pizza meal, their piece of pizza is huge, and you can get a side of fries or get a Cutie's Mandarin and get a little drink. So you can even get a bottle of water, and they have refillable if you want sodas or any of the fountain drinks. It's a little cup, but you can go back and refill it unlimited times. Yeah. It makes total sense. So you can share something, or like Jeanette said, get a kid's meal.
Yep, that's what I do every now. Almost not every time, but almost every time we go in to Connections. I mean, Connections Eatery. Yeah, Creations is the store. But every time we go into Connections, I'll get a kid's meal. I'll get a burger and fries, or I'll get a piece of pizza and fries. And yeah, it's a small little cup, but
Yeah.
I can go back if I want to go back. And it saves a little bit of money.
Yeah.
I mean,
a lot of times I'll bring snacks or a protein shake and Walt will get a kid's meal and I don't even eat while I'm in the parks. We try to avoid it now because we're not usually there all day.
Right.
But sometimes you're just starving. But I try to pack snacks in our backpack. You know, fruit, pretzels, something. Because it adds up quick.
Jeff says, have you ever seen a 4-year-old when the waffle isn't the shape of Mickey? I'll pay the extra.
This is true, Jeff. There are certain exceptions. And there's nothing like a Mickey waffle.
Right.
But there are some things, that
Joe,
you can get away with.
A kid's meal, I agree, is definitely more than enough food sometimes. It really is.
Yeah.
Ultimately, all I need is something to get me through to dinner. And if I get a piece of pizza and fries, that's going to hold me.
Something to keep Walt from being hangry. He was hangry tonight.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. Mm-hmm. Right. But anyway, the costs can add up. So find those different ways to really keep your costs down. Like Melissa said, when we go to the parks early in the morning, even though it's probably not the healthiest thing, I might get a peanut butter sandwich to eat on the way up to the park.
There are a lot worse things.
You know, something like that, just to keep me from getting really hungry and then having to buy something at the park. I got a couple peanut butter sandwiches. I eat them on the way. I'll have a drink with me.
Hi, Puddin'.
And then you know what? I'm good for a while. I'm good till we get home in the afternoon.
Yeah, and then I make us lunch.
Yep. Puddin', welcome in. Good to see you. But just find those different ways to save yourself some money. You really need to do that. It'll help you.
Yeah, they are, Jeanette. They have a lot of good kids' meals options.
And the funny part about that, Jeanette, is I don't really look... It's weird because when we're in Epcot and I go to Creations, I always look at the kids' meals. Anywhere else we go, I never look at the kids' meals.
I do.
You look, but I don't look. And I never say to you, like if we go to Columbia Harbor House, I could say, what's the kids' meal at Columbia Harbor House? I don't do it there.
That's because usually you have a go-to thing you like at
right.
certain places, and that's
guess.
why I don't bring it up. But I know I look.
But like Cosmic Rays, why don't I think about that at Cosmic Rays?
Because usually it's only like a cheeseburger or chicken tender, so you might not want those things. It depends.
Yes.
So, sometimes they do have some cool, interesting kids' meal options. Like there's one I remember Sophie got where it was like a little tray and it had like vegetables and like a turkey. I don't know. It was almost like a Lunchable but healthier. And I was actually very impressed by it. Or like cheese and fruit and vegetables or something. It was one of those kids' check meals. And I'm like,
where's Kim's?
That looks good.
Where's Kim's comment?
Kim
Daniels.
Oh, wait.
I don't see it. I see it here. Kim says peanut butter crackers work wonders.
Yes.
It's not here.
That's weird. I don't see it either.
But then I don't know. I see G. Wilson. Weird. The wife and I will share a meal or get a kid's meal, portion control, and save money. I agree. But I don't see
like Ritz Bits. They're a good thing. But
what's up, Andy? Welcome in.
Our own peanut butter crackers. But then I find when I do that, they always get crushed up in my backpack. But I love me a peanut butter cracker.
But now I see that comment.
That's strange.
I don't know. Something's going on with it tonight.
Hey, Andy. Oh, and Ninja watching from the treadmill.
Nice.
There you go.
Anyway, ground has broken over at Dino Land. All that area is now shut off or quarantined off, whatever you want to call it, walled off. That Teresa Potline, welcome in.
And Puddin's right. Hard to resist a Mickey pretzel once in a while.
Yeah, I agree.
At least that's shareable, and if you do, it doesn't seem as pricey.
No, I didn't time you out, Kim. No, I certainly didn't time you out. But anyway.
Well, there you are on the screen now. That's weird because that comment just showed up, but the other one didn't.
Yeah.
We had that happen to somebody else one time. We couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. Anyway. But Dino Land is shut down now. All that area over there, except for Restaurantosaurus, is still open. The Boneyard is still open, and obviously Dinosaur is still open. Cheyenne, welcome in. Good to see you. Now I want a peanut butter cracker, right, Dean? So let me ask you this question, guys. I wasn't going to ask this question. I'm gonna a little bit of controversy for a minute. So Disney, I think they think this is a good thing. I think it's a bad thing. Has said that Dinosaur is not going to close for a whole year. I think that's terrible. If you're going to do this land, this Tropical Americas with Indiana Jones, and you're going to have Encanto, then just rip the Band-Aid off, close the entire area, and let's get it done.
Well, that's because it takes Disney years to get anything accomplished.
But again, but that just proves my point. It's all the more reason why you should shut it down sooner, not later. Because it takes you so long, get started as soon as you can. Because now, the Indiana Jones portion of Tropical Americas, we're not going to see that for 3 years.
That's sad. Hey, Mike.
Because this year is all dinosaurs, so it's not closing. And then it's probably going to take them at least 2 years to build it. I don't know. I think it's a bad idea. I think they should have just closed Dinosaur and just ripped the Band-Aid off and said, Dino Land is shut. Yeah. What do you guys think in the chat? Why did they do this? Because they need to have that ride for capacity?
I was just going to say that because it's already a park that doesn't have a lot, so they need somewhere to put the people. Yeah. So that's my assumption. That's
Joe.
The only reason.
It is.
Why.
Mike Klemovich, Scott Takao, welcome in. Good to have you here. I just think they should have just closed it. Just say, okay, this is it. January 12th, everything at Dino Land closes now. We're starting. So, okay, great. We're going to get maybe the Encanto Land in a year or two. I don't know. But the Indiana Jones isn't coming for a long time. I just don't understand.
It'll be 2 years for Encanto and probably 3 for Indiana. It's sad. Well,
and James, here's the thing. We know the update is coming. So then what are we waiting for? Why are they going to... I just don't get it. Do they not have the manpower to be able to do that much work at once that they can't outsource? I don't know. Puddin says, I wish they would change their mind on Rivers of America and Tom Sawyer Island, build the cars right at Hollywood Studios. I agree. Mm-hmm. Jeanette says, I think maybe they want to open the other area before they renovate Dinosaur. They can't afford to have the ride shut down until a new one opens.
Mike Wheeler.
I guess.
Cow, how have you been?
Mike heard me. That must be why he's coming in.
Hey,
What's up? What's up, Mike? Welcome in. Rescanning takes about 18 months and building a new one takes about 3 years. Mm-hmm. So to open them up at the same time, I think it's fine. What do you mean? What do you mean, Mike? What I'm saying is why didn't they just shut the entire Dino Land down at once? Why not build both? I don't know. I just don't get it. I mean, maybe you will be able to explain it to me. Andy, welcome in. Epic built in 2 years. Disney updates one land that takes 2 years. That's how I'm seeing it.
Just close the whole park, Johnson.
Yes, please.
Just close
hey, Murph.
Kingdom,
Could be a labor shortage or they want to keep a people. Well, I think that's what it's got to be. Is they can't have, because Dinosaur is going to be a people eater. Absolutely. The Boneyard's going to take some people. Restaurantosaurus is going to have some people in there. Triceratops been the games. Somewhat, but it's never crowded over there. So it's not taking up that many people. Yeah, I don't know.
Ride is the only thing, that's taking people. Anything else that they shut down really wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, there'd be no reason to go. It's going to take about 3 years to build Encanto and about 18 months to redo Dinosaur to Indiana Jones.
I see what
so they should open up about the same time.
I see. So you think they'll close it once they're close and then everything will just be there. So.
Okay, maybe. I don't know. I guess that's why. I don't know. I just think they should just start. But that makes sense, Mike. Okay. If that's why, then that makes more sense. If it's because of that I'm fine with that. That makes sense then. A better question would be, why not do something in that theater area where they had the kite show? Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Rivers.
They really should open that up because that would absorb people. I agree 100%. They really need to put something in there to pull some people through and mitigate the crowds a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there either. Where they used to have the Rivers of Light, that whole area right there, it's just a waste. They have this giant area that has all this seating and they have the water and they're doing absolutely nothing with it.
Yeah, Puddin', you're right.
And Mike, I don't know if you can give us a little bit of transparency there either, but why? Hey Al, welcome in. I just don't get that either. Why do you have this giant area, this large capacity of seating and this water area there that's just not being used whatsoever?
There's so many places like that in Disney now that are like black holes. You figure the Stitch ride over in Tomorrowland and Magic Kingdom and all these different areas. They've been talking about Mermaid opening in Hollywood Studios for forever now, and we haven't heard anything about that. That's been down since COVID.
And the thing about it is, too, is But when it comes to hotels, they get them up fast.
Yeah, they do. It's the only thing they get up fast.
You know, somebody said put a Pocahontas show in there. I don't care. Something. Yeah.
Jinx.
You know, they really do. They'll get the hotels up to get more capacity of people to come down. But then we have all these areas. I don't know. Again, I love Disney, but I just think from my friends that has work on everything in that area, it's an operational nightmare, and they're not getting the return. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Well, then you know what? But why not do something else with the area? I hate to say it, and fill in the water,
right.
Take the water, drain it, fill it in, and put something there.
Then maybe they should have, when they made it to begin with, they've been having problems. It just kind of like, shouldn't that have been part of the planning? I know it's part of the aesthetic. It's pretty. I don't know.
Disney needs universal contractors, right? I'm telling you. So Jeanette says they took down the marquee at the Ariel, but that's only because, okay, so Jeanette, I heard that too. I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think that's something to worry about. I think the reason why they took the marquee down is because they're going to put a new marquee up. Because they've already told us the new show's coming. They did a teaser, sneak peek at some of the puppets that are going to be in that show. So they're working on it. I think the marquee, that's sponsored by D&G Explorers. That marquee is down because there's going to be a new one that's going to go up. Just my opinion. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I think that when they announced Epic Universe, Disney got scared and it's trying to do too much. Maybe, Mike. I don't know. I mean, but they knew that Epic Universe was coming for years and years. Yeah, they knew, you don't just announce it and then you start. You have to do all the pre-planning, come up with the ideas, this, that, and the other. And you knew they knew all that was coming. They knew it.
Yeah, I just think that Disney's struggling.
Yeah, exactly, Mike.
Financially, they're struggling. And I think that's just what's slowing things down, too. Honestly.
Douglas, that is a good idea. A drone show.
Yeah.
A drone show right there might not be a bad. I don't know if that would upset the animals, though. I don't. Maybe not.
Possibly.
Maybe
because
not.
Of the lights.
Yeah.
Because it has to be done at night.
Yeah.
That's probably why they can't. It makes sense. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to do that.
Right. Yeah, they did, Jeanette. I agree. But I think that either that or maybe they're sprucing the old one up a little bit. Maybe they're adding to that marquee. I don't know, Jeanette. But the show's definitely happening, so we don't have to worry.
I knew that with Mermaid, but it just feels like it's taking so long. They announced that so long ago that it was coming back. Everything's just slow motion. Slow motion.
Yeah, Mike says you can do the drones with the animals. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea then, maybe. We'll see.
I wouldn't think so. I would think, because I know it seems like they don't like to do anything once it gets dark, except the tree does light up a little.
Right.
I didn't know if it would cause any startling.
10 likes, guys, from 100. Hit that like button. All right, we are past. Wow, 9 o'clock already. How about that?
I know last time I looked at it, it was like 20 up.
All right, gang. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Real quick, I want to do again a little bit of mousekeeping before we head out. Remember, Saturday morning early stream at Magic Kingdom. No stream Sunday this week. We won't be streaming Sunday, so it'll be a Saturday Magic Kingdom stream. Be sure to join us for that. Mods, great job, as usual. Members, thank you for your extra generosity and loyalty. Pete McDevitt, Disney Dan, Steve's World, Desire Dream are our partner channels. Pete might be live right now, so go check him out. Probably is. He's always live.
Yeah, Jen had that one.
Ninja Watchers. There's a lot of you out there that don't comment. Perfectly fine. We understand. We know you're there. We appreciate you as well. I think that's it. I hope everybody has a great day. Hope you all enjoyed the Disney talk tonight. I had a lot of fun. We had some stuff to talk about. And great seeing all of you in here. Great seeing Mike Wheeler. Yeah. Mike never is commenting. Good to see Mike commenting. Yeah, and can't do drones with the animals. Yeah, okay, can't.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I got you. Okay. That made more sense, but I thought maybe I just missed something.
Because you're smarticle and know more than we do.
Yeah. Anyway, check out my baseball channel as well. And please check out all of our videos. We've been posting videos left and right, putting a lot of work into them. Would love to see them take off a little bit. Charmin Lee, welcome in. Good to see you. That's it, gang. Hope you all had a fun time tonight. I know we did. We will see you guys Saturday. And until then,
take care of yourselves and each other.
Bye, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you all really soon. Bye. Oh, that was good.